I've been spending a lot more time with my mom than I want to. My mom likes to come over and kind of play her music at people. She really gets into her music. It's really weird music, you guys. It's like this weird, kinky, gay Michael Bolton music, and it's just like I'm listening to lyrics. It's like his love heals all my wounds, and his love makes me complete. I want to worship him forever, use my hair to wash his feet. And I'm like, holy shit, this guy is super into his boyfriend. And then I realized that his boyfriend was Jesus. She loves the God rock. Yeah, my mom's like really religious. She spent like the first 20 years of my life being like a drug addict, and so now she's got to like super Christian to make up for it. It's really annoying. Sometimes I'm like, have a drink. I think it would help. She's a big gossip. Like, she was a big gossip before, but now it's like disguised by being the head of the prayer chain. So she calls me all the time. She's like, honey, hi, it's Mom. Well, Carol and Ted, keep them in prayer, hun, because Ted was caught with that intern that he hired from, I don't know, it was like Puerto Rico or Guatemala, or because she thinks those two places are super close together. I don't know where she's from, but they were in the Toyota Celica on church property, just going to town. Anyway, I love you, honey. Okay, so keep them in prayer. All right, love you, bye-bye. Telling people that Jesus loves them too. She's like, Jesus loves you, and she's like, I'm not perfect, but I'm forgiven. And it's like, not by me. I don't even think Jesus does love her. Like, she's telling everybody Jesus loves them. I think that he might love them, but I think he kind of just like likes her as a friend, if that. She's like, Jesus loves you, and I'm like, Jesus tolerates you. Okay, bye. Yeah. Not to be racist, but I kind of hate humans, like the human race. And they love me. Like, everybody talks to me wherever I go. Like, I can't get away from people. I was in a public restroom, and I'm just sitting there by myself, a completely empty restroom, and this ancient woman comes in, walker and everything, and she picks the stall right next to me. Huge bathroom. All right. And she sits down, and all of a sudden she's like, hi. I was like, hi. She's like, what are you doing? I was like, I don't know. I'm just over here. I'm just trying to poop, I guess. I don't know. And she goes, do you mind? I'm on the phone. I told my friend that story, and she was like, you answered her? Why did you answer her? And I was like, I don't know. I said something was familiar about her voice, and I realized it's like I've always wondered what my vagina would sound like if it had a voice. And that was the voice. It was that woman's voice. And so I was just like, is that you? What? Who's talking to me right now? Just kind of sassy and rugged. That kind of voice. I've seen a few things. I could sit down and tell you about it. I love true crime, probably because I hate people so much, and I just feel like I'm kind of living vicariously through those serial killers. If I were a serial killer, I would be like the great kind. I would be like a hero, because I would only kill the kind of people that everyone hates. I would find those. Like, my first on my list, people that say Target instead of Target. Like, first on the list. People that give you like a tour of their apartment, and then when they get to the bedroom, they're like, this is where the magic happens. And you have to give them their little laugh biscuit. You're like, there you go. All right. Unless you're like a bedridden magician. Don't say that. I want to be the kind of serial killer that just walks around with a huge bouquet of flowers, and then everybody that's like, for me, you can just beat them to death with that bouquet of flowers. And that would be my signature. My friend adopted a 3-legged dog, and I felt so bad for my friend for needing that level of attention. She likes to sit out in front of Starbucks, and she's like, a lot of people say that I rescued Tripod, she's really creative. She's like, a lot of people like to say that I rescued Tripod, but I kind of feel like Tripod rescued me. And people are like, you're amazing, you're such an amazing person. I bought my dog. I know that it's not popular to say that, but I freaking bought my dog. Because my husband was a rescue, and he was just nothing but problems. I shipped his ass right back to the shelter, mom and dad's house. I was just like, no, this isn't working out. We had all kinds of fertility issues. I know I have 3 kids, but we did have fertility issues. And it's because what it was my husband uses a vape pen. And apparently, like, when men vape, it can cause their female partners to have extreme vaginal dryness. So he was also, I should have never married him because he was one of those people who just texts back the letter K. Like, not okay or all right, no, just K. And what I learned about those people is that they're super busy being assholes. So, I also thought he was, like, into his health and stuff because he was always on a bike when he first asked me out, and I was like, oh God, no, I can't do that. Yeah. But it turned out he just had a DUI, so I was like, okay. I know I should be in better shape, and I would work out totally if I didn't have such a cute face. I know I'm not in the best shape. Like, we have a 1-year-old, but we used a surrogate for our last baby, and people come up to me all the time, and they're like, oh my God, you have a 1-year-old? You look pretty good for just having a baby. And I don't tell them about the surrogate thing, because I feel like that's my body type. Like, pretty good for just having a baby. My husband, he just had really bad social anxiety. Does anybody have social anxiety? Okay, no, you don't. If you even thought about raising your hand, you don't have social anxiety. You're safe. You're good. No, it was terrible. Like, we could never have people over. We never could have any visitors or anything. Like, he couldn't even hear a knock-knock joke. I'd be like, knock, knock, and instead of saying, who's there, he would just, like, lay down and hide behind our couch until I went away. And when I want to get away from people and my kids and everything, like, I go to Vegas and play slot machines. I'm super into slot machines. But even they annoy me sometimes because I do voiceovers, and I'm playing my favorite slot machine, which is the Wizard of Oz machine, and the voiceover on it is terrible. I mean, it really bothers me. And so I was like cringing, at the person, the voices that are coming out, and the lady next to me was like, what's your problem? And I was like, the voices on here are terrible. The Wizard of Oz, it's terrible. She's like you could do a better job. And I was like, that dog is a menace to the community. I haven't taken a sheriff to make sure he's destroyed. Oh, Annie, oh, don't let her take him. Oh, no. Oh, don't let her take him. I'll get you, my pretty little dog, too.
It's all right. You may all come out and thank her. As mayor of Munchkin City, in the county of the land of Oz, I welcome you most legally, but you gotta verify it legally to see if she is morally, ethically, physically, spiritually, positively, absolutely, undeniably, unreliably dead. As good and I vouch for her. I've thoroughly examined her, and she's not only merely dead, but she is quite sincerely dead. Who killed my sister? Was it you?
I didn't mean to kill her. I didn't mean to kill anybody.
Put him up. I'll get him both head behind me. I'll get him.
Oh, I wanted to go home. Oh, I had an awful dream, and you were all there, and I kept telling everyone, I want to go home, and finally they sent me home. And the woman goes, girl, you got a gambling problem. You've been playing this machine too damn long.